This is my Education 277 final project. I'm Kaylin, and I used my little brother Otto, who has recently been diagnosed with autism, and this was a very rewarding experience to understand him a little bit better. So, I'm going to share that. I use the standard 2.0a.2, and this satisfies the standard of use mental strategies to fluently add and subtract within 20. The game that I used satisfies the standard 2.0a.2. This game helped me build his skills in mental math strategies to add and subtract within 20. My game is called Ready Math Roll, and we had a die, and if he rolled an even, he would pick from the 5 flashcards that were in the addition pile, and if he rolled an odd, he would pick from the 5 flashcards in the subtraction pile. For the game, I asked him easy doubles addition questions like 2 plus 2, 4 plus 4, and this just helped him warm up his brain. I then asked if he would like to complete the activity on his own or with a little help, and initially he said on his own, and I later found out that I should have used a different strategy for this. The introduction I used for my game was explaining what the dice would be used for, and I also explained each side, the addition and subtraction, and what the difference was, what he would be doing on each side. Something that I would do again is giving him options on how to mentally solve the problem. If I just left him there to do it on his own, he probably would not have been able to complete any of them, but I used strategies like helping him break down the problem in order to add or subtract. For example, 18 plus 4, I broke it down into 8 plus 4. He told me 12, and then I told him to add the 10 for the 18, and he got the answer 22. Not explaining did not work. I would have used an example problem for both the addition and subtraction side before I got into this activity, after knowing what I know now. And next time I would use more of a warm-up activity instead of just the doubles addition. I feel like this would have helped him be more prepared for the game, and I also would have used an environment that was less distracting. Our home living room was just way too distracting to him. Myler struggled with grasping the signs, and I helped him with this by reading it as a word problem. So we grew up on a farm, and I know that he relates a lot of things to farm life, so I would turn the equation into a word problem. I would say, if you have 18 cows and you add 4 cows, how many cows would be in the pasture? Or for subtraction, if you had 17 cows and you take away 7, how many cows are left in the pasture? Something along the lines of that. And this seemed to help him a lot. Once I started doing that, he really needed little help from me to break down the problem. He could do it simply if he was thinking of it in a real-life scenario. And here are some pictures of him completing this activity. And I also had the answers written on the back, and he also liked this because he was able to feel validated that he got it right. And that is all for my final project.